Ethics and morality, essence of exemplary way of life. Comparative analysis brings about in-depth understanding and emotional appreciation to adhere it in its entirety with integrity. Example: morality, meaning capacity to value judge what is wrong and what is right based on a set of values, principles, or norms. Morality's nature or perspective is individual. In other words, morality refers individualistic perspective, whereas ethics refers institutional perspective or framework. The essence of ethics and morality is righteousness, Satsaritrata, whereas custodian of our constitution, that is cornerstone of our nation, the Supreme Court of India's emblem bearing the inscription which it has adopted as its official motto as Yato Dharmastato Jai, means where there is dharma, righteousness, there is victory. That reflects the purpose of ethics and morality in life. As values constitutes character and transform character into righteousness. The roots of righteousness, rooted or deeply rooted in our glorious cultural heritage. For example, Rigvedic virtuous concept of Rit that refers to the order of the universe, the order of the sacrifice, and the moral order that human beings should adhere to. In essence, Rit symbolize or exemplify synergy, confluence with the nature. It is cosmic law, universal law, and fundamental moral law governing the functioning of the universe and all it contained. Custodian of Rith is Varun. Virtuous Rigvedic concept of Rith evolved. In this context, the Sanskrit dharma and Pali dham has broader sense or reference to a path that people should follow or an exemplary way of life. Dharma includes code of conduct, social practices, forms and objects of worship, ritual activity, traditions and philosophical ideas. Pali Dham or Asokan invention of Dham explains Dhar or Dham's underpinnings in an exemplary way as least amount of sin, performing many virtuous deeds, compassion, liberty, truthfulness, purity. Its social dimension reflects in proper courtesy to slaves and servants, obedience to mother and father, respectful behavior for elders, generosity towards friends, acquaintances, and relatives, as well as Brahman and sermons, dharma or dhams, administrative dimension reflected into quotidian foundational moral expression. The bliss of king integrated or inseparable with their people's happiness, a Shokan heritage to adopt their people as their own children, and his pledge to immerse all his efforts for their well being. This glorious heritage has been inspiring source for administration even in 21st century of 4.0 industrial revolution led by innovative and disruptive technologies. Example, in public service, ethics and morality includes essential elements as responsibility and accountability, dedication, commitment for people's well-being, excellence in performance, coordination in personal and social goods, justice, fairness. The importance of fairness as individuals' ideas. First and foremost, virtue is honesty, integrity, as well as institutions. First and foremost, virtue in justice. In Indian context, justice means fairness, non-discrimination, impartiality. That is cornerstone of institutions' credibility, and institutions' credibility is the foundation for its success. Now, the English word religion attaches great importance to belief and suggest fixed, rigid, mutually exclusive boundaries and distinct religious identities. This historic background of religious persecution, oppression, suppression at the hands of religious institutions, the European concept of secularism emerged as hard secularism, example, or as wall of separation. United States of America's model of secularism called wall of separation, whereas French laicite. It is to be noted that scholar Barry Cosmin breaks breaks modern secularism into two types: hard and soft secularism. Hard secularism meaning complete separation of religion and state, whereas righteousness radiating dharma adopt religious tolerance that exemplifies soft secularism. Our secularism beyond religious tolerance in Hindi Sarvadharm Sambhav adopts equal respect for all faiths and equal opportunity for those who profess any faith. Panth Nirpekshta, India's unique and inclusive invention, evolved and integrated with exemplary way of life, with Indian national movements, struggle for liberation. Indian national movements cherished ideals, aims, and objectives inculcated and institutionalized into institutional form in our constitution, where secularism blossomed into religious, cultural, and lingual secularism. Context of this insightful lecture is Prime Minister of the Republic of India will install a historic golden scepter called Sengol near the Lok Sabha Speaker's seat while dedicating newly constructed Parliament building to the nation on May 28. The word Sengol is derived from Tamil word Simai, meaning righteousness. It symbolizes our own continuous Indic civilizational practice or ethos from India's southern part, particularly Chola kingdom. This is what is most appealing for those elected to serve the people must never forget this. Recipient of Sengol has the order Anai in Tamil to rule justly and fairly. Historic perspective on August 14, 1947, the historic speech trust with tryst with destiny. This scepter was used by visionary freedom fighter, first Prime Minister of independent India, Jawaharlal Nehru, when the transfer of power took place from colonial British to India. The essence emotional intelligence make us makes us human beings distinct from other life forms. Social intelligence transforms us into social being, but above all, compassion make us compassionate being who can care and have compassion even for sentient creatures of the universe.